Alright, so we're just gonna do a little driving. See how that looks. Put a little bit to the side here. There we go. Alright. So, things that I just bought this car a couple of weeks ago. So I bought this car and I actually did not know how to drive it because I've never driven manual in my life. But I grew up watching manual. I mean, who doesn't? Watching Fast and the Furious and stuff like that. And my brother, he actually always, most of the time, he always owned a manual car. Like he had one automatic car and then he bought a manual car. And he's had like manual cars forever. So I thought like I wanted to try it out. So I did. I got myself, well, after like I've been driving for since I was 18. I started pretty late driving, but yeah, I wanted to drive a manual car because I just wanted to feel like what it was like. And honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I kind of knew like the fundamentals of how to drive a manual car, right? But when I tried it, I was so bad. Like I did not understand why it was stalling so much. I just kept stalling. And it got to the point where I was like, man, did I make a wrong decision driving a manual car, or like owning a manual car and daily driving a manual car? Keep in mind that I do delivery, and I've been doing delivery with this car, and it's interesting to drive. This is a 2012 base B6. It's not premium, it's not the finish line, I think. But I've been looking for a car like this for like 2 to 3 months. I've been looking for a manual car. Just I wanted to learn, man, and I did eventually buy one. Bought this one 2 weeks ago. Like 2 weeks ago, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. So I've been driving manual for like 2 weeks. So I'm not the best. I know I'm making people cringe right now. I think you're watching this video and you're watching me drive. I'm not the best driver in manual, okay? It's like 2 weeks right now that I have, so it's not the best driving. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm making you cringe right now. I really apologize. Actually, I was gonna do a what's it called? Just to drive around, right? But I was gonna do like a little drive around, but I think I might just have to do a delivery right now because I just got a delivery on my app. So I'm just gonna do a delivery as I'm talking to this. I'm not really sure what this video is, but we'll figure it out now. So yeah. I got this car like 2 weeks ago. It's about to be 2 weeks, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how to drive. I thought manual driving was gonna be easy to learn. Boy, was I really wrong with that, because it's not the easiest thing to learn. I mean, maybe it comes easier for some people. I was like, well, my brother, my dad, my grandpa knows how to drive a manual car. I should be able to. And that's not entirely not true. I'm just not the best manual driver. Like it takes me a while to get the car going. I mean, I've gotten better at it, sure, but like it's still finicky. Like you can see my car right now, it's just like moving a lot. And like, I don't know. I hope I get better, right? I think that's how everyone starts, but I don't know, like it's already a long time and I should be a better driver. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, this is a base 2012 Mustang. Nothing crazy about it. It's got power though. I mean it's not tuned or anything, but it feels better than the car I had. The car I had before this was a Jetta 2013, and it was a nice car. It was a fun car for sure. But I wanted a sports car. I owned Monday 2008 Mustang Premium, like 2 years ago. I'm not sure. I think it was 3 years ago now. And I like the Mustangs. I just didn't have fun driving it. It wasn't a fun thing to do. Like, the car was fine. The car was nice looking and everything. And like, I just didn't have fun driving it, and I thought that was like the experience that I missed, that I needed. Like, I really needed like a car that I enjoyed driving, since I was gonna drive it all the time. So I only ended up having that car for like 6 months until I sold it to a friend. So like, I just didn't enjoy driving the car. Like, I thought I would. I really thought I was gonna like enjoy it, but I just didn't. So I ended up selling the car. And the whole reason I sold that car was because it was an automatic, and I was really like, I was wasting a lot of gas. Like, the car wastes pretty much, like, it's a lot for that car. And pretty much what I was ended up happening is I just sold the car, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna use like all this gas. I'm not even enjoying like driving. Like, it's cool to look at, but it's not cool to drive. So I just didn't want to have it anymore, so I stopped having it, you know. I literally just said, I'm gonna sell this car. I didn't want to do it because Mustang is a car that I wanted like all the time. I always talked about a Mustang. I always liked Mustangs, but it just didn't feel right. So yeah, I just ended up not getting one. I ended up just selling it because why would you own a car that you don't even enjoy driving? So yeah, it didn't pan out. But after like 2 years or maybe 3 years of not owning a Mustang, I thought it was time to get back and own a Mustang again. So I didn't want to go too far back. So what I decided was I checked off like Mustangs that I enjoyed looking at, and that I felt like would be nice to drive. And I didn't want to get a GT because, well, like I said, I'm a delivery driver, and I'm not gonna waste like a premium amount of gas every day just to own a GT. But I still wanted to have fun driving, so I just bought this base 2012 V6, and honestly, it feels really nice. It's got a couple of miles on it, but I mean, what car is not going to have a lot of miles? 2012. It actually had the same amount of miles almost that my Jetta had, and it was a 2013, so yeah. But yeah, so now it's me. I drive this car pretty much daily now. I was using my mom's car to do deliveries before, but I can't just keep swapping to an automatic just because it's easier. I have to learn how to drive my own car because no one else is gonna drive it, so I just have to learn. And honestly, it's been a blast driving this car. Even though I'm not the best driver, it is a blast driving this car. I just like it. I just enjoy being able to control the car. The only thing that I was not prepared for driving a manual car was hill starts and inclines. Like, or it's just like, I guess it's the same thing, but like going downhill is not a problem, right? But going uphill on as you stopped, it's so hard for me. And maybe it's just because I'm a beginner, but it's a lot to take in when you're barely starting, because I had the worst experience on the hill going to the beach or coming back from the beach. That was so scary. I was rolling back onto a car almost. That was my first week driving. I don't know why I decided to take it to the beach, into a bridge that has like an incline, and there was like people there, and there was like traffic on an incline in a bridge, and I was fairly new to driving a manual car. I did not know my car was just gonna roll back. Like, I kind of knew it, but it was. So I ended up, like, thankfully I kind of knew a little bit. I've learned literally a little bit more than I had learned before about inclines and how fast to like pull the clutch, how many RPMs to get, and that's the only reason I was able to. I used to parking brake and I just released it as I was driving, and it was the most painful experience ever using that. But other than that, a manual car is fun, and I've gotten a little bit better at hills and reversing on hills. So yeah, I mean, so far it's a good car, and hopefully I'll make more videos on this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little drive. I'll probably show you the exterior and the interior more in a couple of days when I get more of an idea of what I want to show you guys. But yeah, this is my car. Hope you guys enjoyed that drive. Oh my god, my camera literally moved so far to the side, but it's okay. Here, parked. Yep, look at that. I'm actually thinking of I think the first thing I'm gonna do to this car is I'm probably gonna take this cluster out and put a premium one on it, because I like the way you can like change the colors and stuff. Because I had a premium Mustang back then, and I thought every car had it, but it's only the premiums. So, but I'm probably gonna take it. It's like $200 if you take it off, and I think if they like change the mileage for you to match this mileage. So yeah, I think that will be one of the things that I'm gonna change in this car, because this whole car is literally stock. There's nothing on it that like can show you that was been like changed. Everything is literally stock. Actually, probably it's a different clutch. I'm not sure, but it's pretty much base, and it looks good, man. For what it is. This thing right here is missing. That one as well. There's probably someone like spilled something or was slipping off, and they just took it off and decided like the new person gets different ones. So yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. Yeah, this is my car, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm actually gonna go walk into the spot and get food. Oh, that's the back right there. It's nice.